We rarely think about the air we breathe, but if someone holds you underwater for just 1 minute, panic sets in and oxygen becomes priceless. Like air, freedom in America has been taken for granted because most haven't had to struggle for it until now. Do you find yourself drowning in political correctness where your opinions are silenced by endless labels that divide and even scoff at your values and beliefs? We're choking on character assassinations instead of engaging in constructive conversations, all while gasping for truth as mainstream media promotes political agendas over facts and honest inquiry. And as all this provokes us to throw rocks at each other in anger, the government continues its march towards more and more control. Now here's the thing, you have the power to stop it. At FreedomSHIFT, we are dedicated to empowering you and millions like you into a force that will protect liberty for all. We understand that you're busy, and we're definitely not talking about making politics your life. We are talking about focusing enough people on the right issues at the right time to make a big difference. Now we leverage the power of focus. One domino can knock down another 50% bigger than itself. Now, if you follow this pattern with 8 dominoes, the 8th would be 3 feet tall and crash with a loud bang. Now, if you kept it going, the 23rd domino would be as tall as the Eiffel Tower. By focusing on just knocking down the next largest domino, it doesn't take long to topple a giant. Now, individually, the government is way too big to move on our own. But when enough of us focus on just one straightforward thing together, the momentum is unstoppable. Now, not long ago, the founders of FreedomSHIFT helped a grassroots effort focus less than 900 people on one government agency that was dangerously attempting to expand their power in violation of the Constitution. They were notified in easy-to-understand language what was going on, then shown where to send their complaint, and in 24 hours, that agency did a complete about-face. Now, the mainstream media didn't cover it, but America is freer because those few individuals did something that worked. Now, by investing just a few minutes, they took the fight to the right people and got results. FreedomSHIFT is simply expanding this proven approach into a movement that can't be ignored. So are you ready to preserve America's legacy for the next generation? Well, you're not alone. It's time to support the movement by getting your Freedom Shifter report today. You'll stay informed and focused with our weekly updates designed to amplify your voice into a relentless virtual march on government from the convenience of your own home. Liberty-loving Americans can't take freedom for granted any longer. So become a Freedom Shifter today and breathe freedom deeply. As a member of FreedomSHIFT, you become part of a growing movement of responsible Americans nationwide who are mobilizing to preserve and expand our God-given freedoms. Your support does that in 3 ways. First, it enables us to keep bootstrapping this movement without pressure from big money influencers' agendas. As an active part of this grassroots movement, you are helping turn this proven approach to influencing government into a relentless 1 million voice virtual march on government from the convenience of your own home. Second, your support helps us produce our Freedom Shifter report designed to strengthen your voice and focus your efforts. All you have to do is check your email inbox every Tuesday for your weekly installment of this 4-part report. Week 1, you'll receive a Freedom Alert on a critical issue that government will be acting on. With it, we the people will hold their feet to the fire. In Week 2, you'll get a Freedom Fundamental, which is a story-based article that teaches how free societies remain free. In Week 3, and this one is all about belief, you'll be thrilled with a Freedom Amp Up, designed to give you a real-world example of how responsible Americans like you speaking out actually changed history. And finally, in Week 4, look for our podcast where we interview a guest or discuss a current event. Now, by focusing a few minutes each week on just one thing, you will be protecting our freedoms. Finally, your support helps us expand our influence with improved tools and technology so we can shift this great land back towards an environment that limits government abuse and rewards personal initiative and responsibility. So click the link now and become a Freedom Shift member, and let's protect liberty for all.